By the year 2267, Earth has officially given up on being Earth. Among these desperate souls is Laura. Laura signs up for duty as the crew medic aboard the cargo ship Cassandra. The trip to station number 42 will take 4 years each way. 8 years total. That's like signing up for the world's longest Uber ride. Before shipping off, Laura records a heartfelt message for Ariane. There's Captain LaCroix, who radiates authority, First Officer Lindbergh, Yoshida, the system administrator, who practically speaks in code, Prokop, and Vespucci, the resident mechanic/muscle, who look like the kind of guys you wouldn't trust with your car, but are somehow trusted with interstellar engines. And there's Decker, the assigned Sky Marshal. He's basically the ship's mall cop with a gun. Turns out, there's a terrorist group out there called the Machine Strikers, led by a man named Bruckner, who absolutely hates the idea of humans living in machines. His method of protest is bombing space stations. With introductions out of the way, everyone climbs into their cryopods and goes night-night for 3 years. Things are calm until Laura's shift arrives. When she wakes up, she finds a message from Ariane. Her sister, miles away on supposed Paradise Rhea, is worried about the recent terrorist attacks. Laura responds back, pretending not to panic, then distracts herself by building a routine. She exercises, reads, checks the ship's vitals. But peace doesn't last. One day, Laura hears strange noises echoing inside the ship. She follows the sounds to the cargo bay, where something is pounding against the doors. She's about 2 seconds away from having a heart attack when, bam, she bumps into Decker, the Sky Marshal, who's apparently been woken up automatically because someone accessed the forbidden cargo bay. Laura's panic reaches maximum, so they wake Captain LaCroix because protocol says wake the boss whenever things get spooky. The three of them investigate and find astronaut suits dumped on the floor like laundry in a teenager's room. LaCroix tries to blame air pressure, but the system logs scream otherwise. There have been multiple illegal entries on Laura's shift. The trio suits up, opens the gate to the containment area, and wedges it with a plate so it won't close. They split up to search for answers. Laura climbs up to a dangerous catwalk, only to see Captain LaCroix fall like a sack of potatoes. Decker and Laura rush to help. But while Decker carries him, the gate starts bending the metal plate and closing. The two barely escape, but LaCroix doesn't make it. The captain is gone. With a dead captain, the situation is officially an emergency. Protocol demands the rest of the crew wake up. Lindbergh takes over as captain because nothing screams bad idea like promoting the coldest, most suspicious crew member. She immediately assigns tasks. Yoshida dives into system logs. Laura performs LaCroix's autopsy, and the two mechanics attempt to fix the sabotaged gate. Laura confirms LaCroix died from the fall, but also finds a surprise. His eye is a cybernetic implant. Hooking it up to the ship's system, Laura and Decker replay his final moments. What they see shocks them. LaCroix had discovered a container with a biohazard label, which makes zero sense since the cargo is supposed to be construction materials. Meanwhile, the mechanics confirm the gate was sabotaged, not broken by accident. Curiosity leads Laura and Decker back into the cargo bay. Using LaCroix's badge, they dig deeper into the mysterious containers and find a chilling revelation. Each one holds a sleeping human being connected to strange pipes. This is human cargo. They pull out one of the units, containing a child, and rush it to the med bay. Lindbergh throws a fit, insisting they can't mess with the cargo. But everyone else is shaken. Maybe LaCroix was murdered because he stumbled on this secret. Laura scans the child, discovering she's in cryosleep, but with something new, an advanced VR connector fused into her spine. She's essentially hardwired to another reality. Decker wants to unplug her, but Laura refuses. Meanwhile, Lindbergh orders Yoshida to dig into Decker's records, suspicious of his behavior. And she's right to worry, because when Laura tries to unlock the child's pod with Decker's help, he casually hacks it open with skills a normal Sky Marshal shouldn't have. Suspicious? Definitely. Laura and Decker are suddenly more than colleagues. Yoshida exposes Decker's secret. He hasn't been sleeping. He's been waking up regularly, against the rules. Lindbergh instantly accuses him of killing LaCroix, leading to a scuffle where Decker gets hurt. Laura tends to his wounds, and Decker drops a truth bomb. They aren't going to station number 42 at all. They're headed directly to Rhea. Laura checks with Yoshida, who confirms it. The ship's course was set before departure. This was always the plan. Laura realizes her messages have been arriving to Rhea much faster than they should. Lindbergh must have known all along, which makes her complicit in the scheme. Before they can process this, Yoshida winds up dead, found slumped over her computer. The killer? Unknown. They rush to check Decker's pod, only to find he's already escaped. The logs claim someone let him out. Weapons are drawn. The simulation was all that remained, a pacifier to keep humanity calm. Laura teams up with Vespucci to check the lower deck, where she finds a hidden chamber. But instead of spare parts or snacks, it's home to the terrorist Bruckner himself. In the struggle, Laura shoots him dead. His belongings reveal shocking evidence. The machine strikers aren't lunatics after all. They're actually restoring Earth with greenhouses and water purification. Humanity doesn't need to escape to Rhea. They could fix Earth instead. Among Bruckner's things is proof Decker has ties to the group. When Laura confronts him, Decker finally admits the truth. Rhea is fake. It's not a planet. It's a massive simulation, powered by human minds trapped in those pods. The government built the lie because if people found out Earth was bouncing back, the whole system would collapse. Rhea was never salvation. It was escapism, running on stolen lives. This truth detonates the crew's fragile unity. Lindbergh reveals her cards too. She already knew. Rhea as a planet failed. The simulation was all that remained, a pacifier to keep humanity calm while waiting for a new terraforming project. She's not about to let Laura ruin the illusion. Lindbergh ties Laura up and plans to frame both her and Decker for LaCroix's death. Meanwhile, Vespucci and Prokop, tired of reality, betray the group. They want in on the simulation. Life inside a beautiful lie is better than life on a failing spaceship, at least in their minds. They begin plotting their own connection into Rhea. But Laura, stubborn as ever, manages to free herself and secretly awakens the little girl from the pod. She and Decker agree on one desperate plan. When they reach station number 42, the hub for the simulation, they'll expose the truth to Earth. Laura will connect to Rhea herself, send a message through the system. Then they'll destroy the antenna that keeps the illusion alive. Tension builds as they near their destination. Decker suits up for a dangerous spacewalk to plant explosives on the station's antenna. Laura tries to help, but her suit malfunctions, and only Decker's quick grab saves her from drifting into the void. Laura connects to Rhea and is stunned by what she sees. A breathtaking paradise, forests lush and green. In a cozy home, she finds Ariane and her children. Tears fall as Laura realizes her sister is trapped in the lie. Laura records her message to Earth, spilling every secret she's learned. But there's no happy ending here. Time is running out. Decker gives Laura his jetpack fuel, sacrificing himself so she can return to the ship with the child, the only living proof of the truth. The ship's thrusters ignite, hurling them away from the station. Decker drifts off into the darkness of space, disappearing forever as the antenna explodes behind him. Laura, heartbroken but determined, climbs back aboard the ship. Lindbergh, somehow still alive and kicking, attacks. Their brutal fight ends with Laura blasting Lindbergh into the void of space, ejected through an airlock like yesterday's trash. With her enemy gone, Laura finally locates the little girl, alive and calm. The journey back to Earth is long, but Laura's message races ahead, spreading across the surviving stations. Humanity will learn the truth, that Earth is not dead, that Rhea is a lie, and that hope doesn't come from simulations, but from reclaiming their real home. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories like this.